take care of home first. Home base where loan works in your favor. Keep your head down, keep patience, keep going. Keep something in the stash for the rain. Keep something in the glass for the pain. Keep up with the greatest alive with no budget. Yeah, smash through the game. I done seen life change right in front of my eyes, right in front of my building, right in front of my left, one step.
Yo, what's up, YouTube? Back at you with another video. This is Raw Detroit. Make sure you guys hit that subscription button, subscribe to the channel, click on the bell so that you'll be notified whenever we put up an upload. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. We're going to talk about our main man and our guy, Aidan Hutchinson. Man, this is so sad for Aidan Hutchinson, man. Aidan Hutchinson was pretty much leading the league in every defensive category when it comes to getting to the quarterback. Pretty much leading in sacks. And he left on a great note, and that's with a sack. But at the same time, man, you know, no one knew that this was going to happen to Aidan Hutchinson. Now, Detroit, what are you going to do with your back against the wall? You have two guys that were your starters in Aidan Hutchinson and Marcus Davenport. And both of these guys are done for the year. Detroit, what are you going to do? Because you know that you need a pass rush. I've been talking about this for years, that we need to develop some type of guy. We need to pick up somebody. I've been talking about Haason Reddick for years. Been talking about just getting somebody to build this defense along with Aidan Hutchinson, man. And now you're put in a situation where your back is against the wall. And how are you gonna respond? How are you gonna answer the call, Brad Holmes? How are you going to answer the call to this one? Because this is major, man. Losing Aidan Hutchinson, how good Aidan Hutchinson is, and this hurts, man. This definitely hurts. We did not see this coming, man, that he was going to end up fracturing his leg and was going to be done for the season, because Aidan Hutchinson was on his way to having 15 to 20 sacks this season. He was probably going to lead the NFL this year in sacks. That's how good Aidan Hutchinson has been for this Detroit Lions team. And now the Detroit Lions are faced with a situation that they've never been faced with. They lost both of their starters at pass rush. And we know we can't really rely upon Pascal because he stays hurt. These other guys get hurt. You know, James Houston, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. James Houston, it just seems like James Houston is not the same player since he's coming off injury from last season. Or maybe he's just not getting the time on the field. I don't know what it is, but it just don't seem the same, man. The Lions, you're gonna have to hit that glass for emergency. Whenever you have to go hit that glass for emergency and bring out the fire extinguisher to put the flames out, you're gonna have to do whatever you got to do, man, because you need a pass rush. You need two guys in here that can get after the quarterback. In order for this team to get to a Super Bowl and win a Super Bowl, you're going to have to be able to get to the quarterback. It's just flat out. You cannot. Yes, the Lions can continue to still win games because the offense is one of the best offenses in the NFL, if not the best offense. The Lions offense is clicking right now. And Aidan Hutchinson was clicking right now. But now you have to replace Aidan Hutchinson. That's not going to be easy. That's definitely not going to be easy. And they're saying that Aidan Hutchinson will probably not be returning until the next training camp. So this is going to be grueling, man. It's going to be grueling. It's going to be long. It's going to be a minute before we see Hutch, because he has to be able to go through physical therapy to be able to hold the weight on his leg. I mean, it's a lot of things that he's going to have to go through. I mean, they're already going to be putting a pin in your leg to stabilize it so it can heal. It's just so many things that he has to go through, man. And I hate this for Hutch, because this dude was phenomenal, man. Aidan Hutchinson is a phenomenal athlete, man. And this one hurts, dog. This one hurts. It really hurts. So, Brad, I don't know what you're going to do. At this point, I don't care if you trade some of these draft picks. I don't even care. We need somebody that's going to come in here and help this team, man. I don't care if it's Haason Reddick. I don't care if it's Max Crosby. I don't care if it's Hendrickson. I don't care if it's Randy Gregory. I don't care who it is. We need to go on one of these teams and find us a pass rush, man. I don't care if it's Trayvon Walker. It's so many speculations about different guys that we can go out there. You know what I'm saying? I don't know which ones are true, which guys that we would be able to target. Definitely, I know that Hassan Reddick would be somebody that we can target. Maybe we give up a second-round pick to get Hassan Reddick. Maybe. I don't know. But Brad has to figure out what he's going to do, man, because I just don't trust Pascal, especially with his injury history, to be able to last the whole entire season. And I'm not saying that Pascal can't get it done. I'm just saying that I don't trust the injury history. Brad Holmes is going to have to do something, man. He's going to have to get on that phone, and he's going to have to start looking around and see what guy that I can possibly send a draft pick for, even if that's possible. Because at this point, the team is already stacked. We have every position that we pretty much want on this team, besides getting some extra linemen to be in depth and some guys on that defensive line. That's what we really need to be concentrating right now, on that defensive front. We got Enes Rakestraw coming in a few years at corner. We already got Tyrion Arnold. He's going to get better. We already got two ball hawks of safeties in Brian Branch and Magneto Kirby Joseph. So, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know what Brad Holmes is going to do, but he's definitely going to have to get on the horn, and he's going to have to make some calls around to the league to figure out which guys he can go after. We need somebody that's going to be able to help with the pass rush in Detroit. And it just can't be the guys that we got on this team, because it seems like those guys are not going to be able to get it done. And I don't know, man. I don't know what Detroit is going to do. I'm kind of lost for words on this, because this one hurts, man. Losing Aidan Hutchinson means a lot to this fan base. It means a lot to this team, because he's the heart and soul of this defense. And I've said for years that this team needs to be built around Aidan Hutchinson. I don't know why it's taking Brad Holmes so long to realize that you need to go out and target pass rush. You cannot continue to neglect the pass rush position. And now everything has blown up in our face. And it's kind of like I told you so. I told you we should have been prepared. You always, from this point on, man, Brad Holmes has to know and has to be aware that I always have to be prepared. And I always have to have an extra clip. I always have to have an extra round just in case I need it. You always have to, man. You can't just go out there with one and just think that these guys, because if these guys get hurt, then what? Then what? So I know that Brad Holmes is probably going to go out there and get somebody cheap. He's probably not going to spend a lot of money. But you know this is a situation that is not a cheap situation. It's not. But you already know how he operates. He's going to go out there and find a cheap deal, bring somebody in just to, you know what I'm saying, just to kind of like probably shut the mouths of the fans up. But at the same time, you know that you need a dog. You need a dirty, low-down dog on that front line. Somebody that can cause havoc on Sundays and get after the quarterback and put pressure on teams. Because let's face it, right now, the NFC North is balling. Chicago Bears is 4-2. The Green Bay Packers is 4-2. We're 4-1. And Minnesota is 5-0. This division is balling right now. Caleb Williams is starting to get his legs and starting to play better. Jordan Love is starting to look good. Sam Darnold has been playing phenomenal for the Minnesota Vikings. So you telling me that we don't need a pass rush? We got to go and we got to find a pass rush, man. I don't even care if it's Chase Young at this point. And I know Chase Young is on the Saints. I don't even care, man. We need somebody that can get after the quarterback, bro. So I'm wishing Aidan Hutchinson a speedy recovery, a Godspeed recovery. But he's going to be gone for a whole entire year, and we're not going to see Hutch for a long time. So leave it in the comment section, guys. What do you think Brad Holmes is going to do to be able to fill this role if he does anything? All right, guys, I'm out of here until next time.
Take care of home first. Home base where loan works in your favor. Keep your head down, keep patience. Keep going. Keep something in the stash for the rain. Keep something in the glass for the pain. Keep up with the greatest alive with no budget. Yeah, smash through the game. I done seen life change right in front of my eyes. Right in front of my building. Right in front of my left. One step till I fly free, fall from the ceiling. Hit the pavement running, 9 lives. But I'm a K9. And all of my dogs got the same mind. Got the same time as I do. And I knew I was different since day one. Devil riding when the night fall. God smiling when the day come. I'm